Design and procedure. This study uses a descriptive research design method to determine the extent of attitude and self-determination. The study employed a descriptive research designed to measure the levels of attitude and self-determination of PE students at the University of Mindanao Tagum College. Descriptive research involving collecting data to test and answer questions on the subject study. A descriptive study determines and supports the research. Descriptive data are usually collected through the questionnaire survey, interviews, or observation. Kotairi 2004. Pertinent data will be gathered using questionnaires and subjected to appropriate statistical treatment. After the thesis committee approved the study, the researcher prepared the research instrument to gather the data. The researcher submitted the adaptive modified questionnaire to the advisor for the checking. Afterward, the panel members or expert will validate it. The researcher personally administered the questionnaire and gave instruction to the respondent, who were PE students at the University of Mindanao Tagum College, and retrieved the questionnaire after being responded. The statistician recorded and analyzed all the results and interpreted them by the researchers. Results and discussion. Summary of the level of students' attitude. The statistics on the level of student attitude are represented in Table 1. Among the four indicators, it can be seen the indicator 3, which is the value related, gained the highest mean of 4.31 with descriptive equivalent of very high, followed by the indicator 2, the social, obtained mean of 4.29 with descriptive equivalent of high. Indicator 1, the utilitarian, gained 4.25 with descriptive match of high. And indicator 4, the cognitive dissonance reduction, got the lowest weight mean of 4.9 with descriptive equivalent of high. This means that the level of attitude, which obtained an overall mean of 4.23 with descriptive equivalent of high, indicates that the level of students in UMTC is observed most of the time. Table 1, Summary of the level of attitude. Attitude N equals 182. Summary of the level of self-determination. Table 2 presents the level of self-determination. The indicator is shown in the table, including the corresponding mean and descriptive equivalent. Among the indicator presented, relatedness got the highest mean of 4.36 with descriptive equivalent of very high. It is followed by autonomy, which attained a mean of 4.34 with descriptive equivalent of very high, and the lowest mean of 4.24 with descriptive equivalent of high by competence. Based on the result, the level of self-determination has an overall mean of 4.31 with descriptive equivalent of very high. This indicates that the level of self-determination of students in University of Mindanao Tagum College is always observed. Furthermore, it means that the students of University of Mindanao show very high self-determination and the basic needs for autonomy, competence, and relatedness. The Table 2, Summary of the level of self-determination. Self-determination N equals 182.